Okay, so we have successfully signed into our Google account and we've gotten into Google Classroom. So now the assignment for today is going to be in the classwork tab right here. So we've already watched as a class the Google Classroom for Student Tour. If you need to watch it again, I've put it here in the stream. And I've also put in the stream here for those of you who might need it for home or otherwise, how to sign into your Google account and your Google Classroom account, the one I already showed in class. So now we're going to go to the classwork tab, and this is what the main section of what we're doing today is, and also finishing our name cards. So, learning style quiz. I'm going to click view instructions so I can see this whole thing. And this is a student view, so I've made this account so you can see exactly what a student sees. And so you can see that this is our first assignment that we're going to actually turn in a screen grab of something. So the directions are simple. Click the link below, follow directions on the website, try to avoid the middle answer if possible for better, accurate results. So I've underlined it and bolded that, so we're going to try to avoid those. And then you're going to, at the end, take a screenshot using the snipping tool of your results and attach it to this assignment. If you've never used the snipping tool, that's okay. I'm going to demonstrate it in this tutorial video. Alright, so here's an example of what you're going to be screen grabbing. It's just simply what your results are. That's it, this small thing. So what we're going to do is I'll be playing this video in class to everybody, but in case you miss it, you can watch that to see what I mean by learning styles. And here's the actual quiz. I'm going to click on that, and it says this learning style quiz figures out your learning style by using the personality archetypes created by the famous psychologist Carl Jung. And it takes, they say 5 minutes. It could take a little longer if you want to like look up words and stuff. But the point of it is to like take it pretty quickly so that you're not thinking too much about your answers. And then the results will be at the end. So here's what we do. Answer these questions. School, and I'm just going to put chemistry. You don't have to, or bio if that's what you're in. I think both. And we're going to start this quiz, and we're going to go through. So here's how the questions work. You have 2 words on either side of what's called a Likert scale, and you either agree strongly with the statement that your workspace tends to be clean, or you agree strongly with your workspace tends to be messy, and then there's things in between, so you can agree slightly to clean, agree slightly to messy, and right here is like equally, and that's the one that we're going to try to avoid. You want to try to lean one way or another. I'm not saying definitely stay away, but if you can, try to pick an answer that's on one side or the other. And so as we go through, and if you understand the questions and you're answering, they should be pretty quick. But if you come across the word that maybe you're not really familiar with, like maybe improvise, just highlight it. Control-C will copy. And if you open up another tab, and press Control-V to paste, you're going to get a definition of improvise. So improvise in this case is produce or make something from whatever is available. The primary definition has to do with music, but that'll kind of help you know what improvise means as well. And so we'll go back to the quiz, and now we can answer this question a little better now that we know what that word means. So we'll keep going, and then you'll click next once your answers are done, and I'm going to get to the end and show you what the results look like. Okay, so once you get to the last question section, you're going to get to this button that says view your results. So you're going to click view your results. You want to put in your email address, because if you do, you'll get the full result report that you can read later. So put in the one that I gave you, first.last@dewolfcobras.com, and then that'll save your results by email. But then also what I need you to do is save this part. So that's done with the snipping tool. So you're going to type in snipping tool over here in the search bar and click on it. And the way to use it is this. You click new and you highlight with your mouse trackpad. You hold down your left button and drag, and that's what we need. That's the only thing I'm asking for. And this right here will save it somewhere, or you could go to File and Save As. So we'll save The default is it's going to go in your pictures folder, which is fine, and then let's name it, instead of having a bunch of files called capture, we're going to call this learning quiz, and we'll press save, and then we're going to go back to Google Classroom and turn it in. So at the assignment, we'll click add, and we'll click file, and we're going to go to browse, and it's in our pictures folder, so I can click over to the left here, and mine was called learning styles. You won't have a bunch of files like me, but here is mine, so I'll double click it, and it's going to process, and then this button will say turn it in. So that's what you'll do. You'll click turn in, and you will have turned in your very first digital assignment in Google Classroom. Congratulations. Thank you very much, and I will see you back in class.